Welcome to Miss Bizz's Guide to Transmutation in Elder Scrolls Online. So, what is transmutation? Well, it's actually how you can take a piece of gear. This can be any weapon or any armor that you find in the game. This includes master weapons, VMA weapons, stuff you find in dungeons or in the overland, so everything but jewelry, and change the trait on it. Here you can see I have a Master's Restoration Staff in charge. I would really like a Master Restoration Staff empowered, so we're going to transmute it today. So what do you need to transmute an item in ESO? Well, the first thing you obviously need is the item you want to transmute, so here I have my Master's Restoration Staff in charge. The next thing you're going to need is a account-wide currency, and this is Transmute Crystals. It will take 50 of these crystals to actually transmute an item. As you can see here, I have 63. The odd part about this is it's an account-wide currency, so it's not actually an inventory item. I can earn these on any of my characters, and all my characters will have access to them. And there is a cap of 200 for me because I'm an ESO Plus subscriber. If you are not an ESO Plus subscriber, your cap will be 100. The last thing you will need is to have researched the trait you want to change the item to. So I have a charged Master Restoration Staff and I want to change it to Powered. So I need to make sure that I have already researched Powered under Restoration Staffs. As you see here, I already have, so I'm good to go. Well, finding the item that you want to transmute, I'm sure you know how to do that, but how do you get transmutation crystals? You're actually going to be looking for those in the game as well in transmutation geodes. Transmutation geodes come in a variety of different qualities, and as well there's transmutation geodes and uncracked transmutation geodes. Any transmutation geode that is just called that will always give you the exact same amount of crystals for that quality. So if you have a green transmutation geode, it will always give 1 crystal. If you have something called an uncracked transmutation geode, that's actually going to have a little bit of RNG effect, and you're going to get anywhere from 1 number to another of crystals. For example, the epic or purple uncracked transmutation geode can give you anywhere from 1 to 10 crystals. The legendary or gold uncracked transmutation geode can give you anywhere from 4 to 25 crystals. There's a lot of different ways in-game that you can get transmutation crystals and geodes. You can run Veteran Dragonstar Arena, Veteran Maelstrom Arena. You can do your pledges, your daily Undaunted pledges. Your very first rewards for the worthy from PvP every day on each character will always give you a transmutation geode, as well as end of campaign rewards, leaderboard score rewards, and all that. If you want to know exactly where you can get them and how many crystals or what type of geode you'll get from an activity, check the description below for my written guide where I go over all of that. As I mentioned earlier, you need to have researched the trait you want to turn the item into. It doesn't matter what the trait is currently on the item. You can see I have already research charged, but it would be fine if I didn't. If you don't know how to research traits, I have a guide on that just for you, so be sure to watch that to figure out how. So now that I have an item I want to transmute, I have at least 50 transmute crystals, and I've researched the trait I want to change it to. Let's get into transmuting. First, you're going to have to find a transmutation station. Currently, as I've made this guide, the only one available in-game is in Clockwork City at the Hall of Refined Techniques. This is inside the Brass Fortress, which is the main city for the Clockwork City DLC. You can also purchase a transmutation station from the RIT Voucher Merchant for 1,250 RIT vouchers. You can place this in your home. You do not need to own the Clockwork City DLC to purchase that or to use it in either your own home, or if you have a friend with one in their house that you can access, you can go ahead and use their transmutation station. You also have another option for purchasing a transmute station for your home. When you are in your home, you can go into the Housing Editor tab and go to Purchases, and you can purchase a transmute station for 4,500 crowns. Now that I have everything I need, I'm going to go use the Transmute station in Clockwork City. Once you interact with the station, the first thing you'll need to do is select the item that you would like to transmute. So here's my Master's Restoration Staff in charge. I would like it to be powered, but you can see I can actually go through all the traits and see what those would do. When I come upon training, it says research at a woodworking station to unlock. This is because I have not researched training for a restoration staff. Fortunately, that's not what we want to change it to. So I am going to select powered. You'll see that the cost is 50 Transmute Crystals, and I didn't have to add those in, it automatically did it. The cost is the same no matter what you're transmuting. Now that I've selected my new powered trait, and it is on my Master Restoration Staff, I'm just going to select R to transmute the item. You are changing the trait on the Master Restoration Staff to powered. This will consume 50 Transmutation Crystals. This item is locked, so I need to select confirm to verify I actually do want to transmute it. And I sure do. Now you can see my Master Restoration Staff has been changed to powered. What's interesting is, if I look right here, you'll see powered transmuted. So now I have a little symbol to show that this item has actually been transmuted. And when I hover over it, it says this item cannot be researched because it has been transmuted. Meaning you can't just transmute something, give it to a different character to research that trait. That will not be possible. Keep in mind that if I ever want to change this staff from powered to something else, I will be able to transmute it again as long as I have the crystals and research the trait. Well, I'm pretty happy. I used the brand new transmutation system in order to get the perfect Master Restoration Staff that I always wanted. If you have any questions about transmutation in ESO, please leave a comment below, or you can check out my written guide down in the description. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.